My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon, specifically the Darkest Raptopia, state the second of its name. We're going to be going on this exhausting mission into the belly of the beast. We know where the things are. That is the big strength that we currently have. We know where things are going to be. So what we are going to do... Oh, unequip all trinkets and resort. Thank you. Get my sun rings back. What we're going to do right now is just sort out our obvious things. So, Blasphemous Vial. Pretty sure the targets we're going to be going for are Eldritch. But at the same rate, I think my best damage increase is going to be courtesy of the Ancestor's Pen. Plus 15% damage on melee skills. On top of plus 15% damage, on top of plus 5 crit, plus 10 accuracy. That's all pretty much necessary, I feel. I'd love to take a stunning trinket on Lulia here. How often are we going to get to use his stun? I fear not commonly. 165. Your stun's 165 by base as well. So you're going to be in the front lines, which means that's your setup. 165 by base means we can use the stun and just keep him normal. Keep him using, I guess an Eldritch Slayer's Ring would be lovely on him. Prevent the bleeds and blights. That's going to be pretty big. He's got Manslayer as well. That's quite handy. Take a heal here. We'll take the Ancestor's Scroll. Not really going to be able to do too much with you. I might actually just take an accuracy trinket on you. I might just give you a Sun Ring, just to make sure that you hit. You need to upgrade your abilities and things like this, mon frere. What do I usually pair with you? Again, nothing immediately comes to mind. 15 accuracy on your range skills, and you've got extra accuracy. I could just give you the Overture Box. Increase your max HP and your dodge. This dungeon is gonna be a cakewalk, actually. I kind of just want to increase your speed. Speed, damage, dodge. Yeah, sure. I want you to be faster as well, but I don't want to... I do want you to be a lot faster. Actually, we will give you the candle, rather, so you can get the plus 2 speed and the plus 15% damage. So I'm not going to be relying on your crits. That's stupid. I shouldn't have even considered that initially. But this is just plus 30% damage regardless, and the 2 speed is pretty big. Still don't know if Martel is in the right position with this Sun Ring. Eldritch Hater means I will do extra damage versus Eldritch. I guess, sure. That's fine. She's pretty much just there on... just to prevent the worst from occurring. Maybe I just take Fortifying Garlic, but the thing is, if my character is going to be using their battlefield medicine, they're going to kill themselves anyhow. So the Fortifying Garlic in that circumstance won't actually be acting. I kind of just want to give them speed. Try and increase your speed to the point that no one can really handle you. Just so that this club can't really handle you right now. Alright. Fine, fine, fine. If I have got your removal of a disease on someone else, and I do, that's going to be particularly handy. Alright. Can I get anything better for my Hellion? No, she has the right skills. Lulia has the right skills. Mortel has the right skills. Derval I already checked. Derval's the only that needs to increase any of their stuff right now, I believe. Blinding Gas is going to be particularly powerful. It's probably going to be Noxious, Plague, Blinding, Battlefield. So, and then the heal at the very end. almost invariably should be that. Now, if I recall correctly, the targets I'm going to be fighting are 3 wide. So I'll be able to stun them using the blinding gas rather than having to use disorienting blast. Which is fine. I don't want to shuffle or anything like that. This all seems good. Martel, yeah, completely fine. Lulia, completely fine. Mevrel, completely fine. Mevrel is probably going to need a restructure of her skills, though. It's going to be Wicked Hack, Iron Swan. Yorp is going to be good in half of the circumstances and horrible in the other half, so I'll be switching it off and on intermittently. Probably substituting if it bleeds in that circumstance. This is as ready as I can be. Let's embark. Now, I do want 1 stack of those, 1 stack of those, 1 stack of those. How long is this going to be? About that long in terms of torches, I believe. Take 4 more food. Yeah, that'll probably do us. Somehow I feel like we're bringing a hell of a lot of that home, but I'm not going to be using all of these firewoods. Okay, we've got food. We've got blight. We've got bleed. We've got resistances. We're done. Let's go.
The interminable stone holes are but an antechamber. The creature is vast beyond measure, and must be battled from within. Step over the threshold, and let the terrible truth worm its way into your mind.
I love this line. Prepare yourself for the longest, most grueling quest of your campaign. Somehow I feel like that's going to be in the courtyard.
The gateless gate. A maddening aperture to realms beyond human understanding.
Okay. So I have 3 options here. I can go Hound, 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 Mammoth, White Cyst, Antibody Hound, Polyp, Temple Gladiator, Locust, Mammoth, White Cyst. So that's the end of the fights. That is the fewest people that I can fight. That is the option for the fewest people that I can fight. Otherwise, I can add 1 more fight in and make overall each fight easier. I think I'm gonna go for the fewest fights rather than making each fight easier. I think that's the way we gon' roll this. Keeping the torch high is gonna be really important for me. So this is definitely a Yorp kind of sitch. This one's not gonna be in the Yorp, so anyone else is just gonna be targeted. Right, cool. Big stun. Come on, let me Yorp. I'm speed 8, so it's fairly reasonable for me to move before. I gave you a sun ring so you would be able to hit them, god damn it. We might not have anyone act before the Flesh Hound. I mean, we did, but it wasn't guaranteed. 1 down. I know what I missed out on. I should have brought in debuff removal so that I can stack up my negative dodge and negative damage and then just remove it at the right time. It's just gonna make fights a little slower. That I haven't done that is only going to slow the fights down rather than actually make them more difficult. But they're gonna be a little slow. Like, you know, 40% less damage now. You should be dead. 8, 16, you're dead. That should have done a hell of a lot more damage right there. Lovely crit. We do need to control your stress a little more right now. Kinda getting out of hand. And by kind of, I mean definitely, entirely, ridiculously getting out of hand.
Slow death, unforeseen. unforgiving.
That's fine. I was going to be having her heal herself anyhow, so completely fine by me. We're just going to try and take the time to get a stress heal out of course, he doesn't have stress healing. Oh, that's going to take some adjustment. It's really difficult for me to envision a hound that doesn't have stress healing. I used to use second liner hounds all of the time, actually. I used to be all aboard that train. Just not recently, I guess. Not in this campaign so far, at least. Okay. Unfortunately, didn't pump the torch in time. Light him. Front dude resists. That's, strange and annoying. The stun chance, not high. I guess I'm just gonna go for you then. The other one's just gonna cast Revivify. It's only got 1 turn alive. As long as it doesn't teleport us away, it's fine. Cool. Gaze, luckily dodged. Could try and stun it. Really just think I need to start working blights onto it, because it is going to be around for a while. This is one of 2 fights I have with Mammoth Cysts, so I guess I might actually pop my first dodge trait right now. Keep bleeding you ridiculously. Alright, Mammoth Cyst. Show me what you got. Revivify. That's heal yourself for 14. It's not even as much as you took to your bleeds.
Slowly, gently.
Now it's probably going to replace the other. Oh, it isn't. Luckily, it didn't summon. So it looks like it would have summoned with its first action were that available, but it wasn't, so it didn't. Keep bleeding. I think in order to prevent that first action from being available, we'll stun you and see if now we're in a circumstance where you will never summon a White Stalk. Okay. Rough. It's a summon I didn't want to have to deal with, because especially on the negative 80 damage, that's gonna be a bore. Alright, let's throw the stuns in. Because it's gonna take me more than a turn to get through the HP pool of this White Cell Stalk. Or is it? It is not.
Give them no quarter.
This fight could have gone better, this fight could have gone worse. Is he gonna resummon now? Don't do that. Revivify, that's fine. I really would have liked in this circumstance to have the debuff removal. I completely ballsed everything up by not picking it up. It's entirely my fault. I mean, who else could I even blame for that? Like, please tell me. I'll happily blame them. You're dead, so let's start removing this White Cell Stalk in time, because I do not want to get teleported. I've got a pretty much guaranteed stun there, so I may as well roll that rather than try and go for the damage initially.
Fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Alright. This fight's actually going to be a little annoying as well. This is an antibody, not a Cell Stalk, so I don't think I need to immediately focus it, because I don't think it's going to teleport us. Venomous Phlegm. Ooh, Mark is not a good idea to have on us right now. Stunning secretion. Hell of a lot, and looks like it's contributed to a blight. We're not going to be able to protect you. Fucking yikes. That's a lot of targeting.
From becoming unwound.
I want to remove the polyp, but it's going to be really important to not have so many attacks coming in next round, because this is just dangerous. This is just terrifyingly dangerous right now.
If only to bleed again.
I want to have you hug the dog, but again, we need to remove the threats on the field. And that means there is only one person that's going to target you right now. Okay. Now we're back into reasonable health territory. 15. So you, Nash, of course, doesn't crit, but it does take it down to 0 HP again. Wow. Dude. They have high speed. They could... Really? Can we not have... Really? Attack someone else! What the fuck is this? Finally! We removed that debuff. Dodge. Apparently I don't know how to hit targets anymore. I phrased that like a question, though it was a statement?
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
One enemy down. Good crit. Good crit. Are they still gonna just straight up only target him, despite the fact that he is now no longer marked? No, they're spreading the love out now. I'm glad to see it. No, never mind. Back to the old hunting grounds, eh? 25% chance for a virtue. And he's abusive. This is gonna suck a lot. I'm gonna have to remove a lot of your stress somehow. I don't even know how I'm gonna do it. Abusive's not good to have in. This dungeon might actually be the most dangerous that I've been in so far, just because of this fight. I guess I really should have tried the other line. The larger amount of smaller battles. What is your obsession with hitting him? I'm just amazed by it, really. Frankly, that's all it is. I can rest just a bunch of times in a row if I think I can get him down to 0 HP, zero problems here, but
remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Yeah, unfortunately, he doesn't have man's best friend, which is exactly what I would have wanted on him. Oh well, I guess. Alright, let's use our first rest.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
We don't really have any religious people here. We don't need to use... Well, I mean, I guess we can use Revel. Oh, no, we won't be able to purge off the debuffs. So I won't be able to just Revel a bunch or anything stupid like that. I can use Sanctuary to remove 25 of your stress, which is a lot. Okay, so we can remove 25... You're holding the Ancestor Scroll, so you can actually remove a lot, and then you can hand it over to someone else. So we heal 31 there. Do you have it in Courage? You don't. Alright, let's have a look at the other abilities. Spasm the Entrails, so you're removing it from her. I mean, I guess now you hand this over. So I can therapy dog? Yeah. Alright. Rest number 1 complete. Time to rest another 2 times.
The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Beautiful. Wish I could remove mortality debuffs, but I don't have the right guy for that. I could just battle trance sharpen spear and just be ready for the next movement now. In fact, I think I should do that. Or if I rest 1 more time, I can pick up a self-medicate. Okay. Healed rest of hers. So that will remove all of our buffs and debuffs.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
I wasn't expecting for those to say, don't worry. Don't you worry at all. I knew those were going away. And that I had to reapply them. Okay. This should be towards the center of the map right now. Fights against the Temple Gladiator. 46 dodge. That's a lot of dodge. Good thing I gave myself the plus 10 accuracy, because I don't think I would be able to hit without that right now, actually. Nice. The crits are real as hell. And Temple Gladiator here only gets 1 turn per round. Woo! The crits are so real. Nah, never mind. Couldn't have a whole party's worth. Had to stop just short. Alright, Blights again. Against all odds, mind. Good crit. No crit. Never mind. Self-healed for a crit. Should have known that was going to happen. They get 1 action. It's 9 damage. We resist all effects. So now it's just about healing up and getting into the final fight.
But never hidden.
Yell at him. Shouldn't have done that. I'm going to walk into the next fight with that debuff, I believe.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Yeah, I'm walking into the fight with the debuff. God damn it. Come on. White Cellstalk is beast as well. That's going to make this a lot easier. Simply for one fact. Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. I was going to have Lulia eat and then run against it. Because since the White Cellstalk was Beast and Eldritch, Lulia would be doing a ridiculous amount of damage to it. Here's our resummon. I do have to just constantly make sure that the White Cellstalk is dead. It doesn't heal by much. In fact, now I can blight the back too. Didn't work out hugely, but might prevent a resummon or something like that. Digestion. Lights both of us, but not actually a problem. Digestion. It's dodged. And here's why it's not a problem. Can remove both of those at once. And even one of them before it ever triggers. That's an unfortunate resist. 68 versus 140, so 18% chance for a resist, and it did it. You are critting on these self-heals an abnormal amount of time. It's vaguely not okay. Okay. Doesn't work. Alright. I'm gonna heal back on the back line. Throwing the black grenade. Unfortunately, again, doesn't work on the Mammoth Cyst. We're missing a lot of our dots on the Mammoth Cyst, which is going to be really unfortunate. It's going to lower a hell of a lot of our damage over time. Beautiful. Resisted again. Now party healing time. Why did the first action have to be summon? Now it's probably not party healing time. I probably need to hit the stalk. God damn it. Ooh, lost some damage there. Displace. She's fine for move resist. I believe, in fact, that she is balanced.
A momentary abatement.
Can we? Yeah, good blight. Someone unfortunately brings back the white cell stalk. 6 and 5. Alright, unless the white cell stalk heals the Mammoth Cyst before its turn, it is dead. My job is now make sure the white cell stalk does not get a turn. It looks like I have well and truly fulfilled said job. This could have gone a lot smoother if I did actually bring the things that I was trying to.
Size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
The medicinal herbs in particular. We've not picked up any diseases on anyone, so there's no reason to do anything except for activate the portal and return victorious to the hamlet. Not any money at all. Warren's Tactician replaces Stress Faster. Clutch Hitter replaces Meditator. Hylemania is picked up. Across the board, pretty much.
At last, the twisted heart of the world is laid bare. For sword or supplication.
Stunned by the apparent value of the thing concealed amidst its putrid feathers, onlookers wondered if a trek to its perch might not be in order. I do want to go after the Shrieker at some point. If I ignore that right now, do I get to go on it afterwards? Kill one Horrid Shrieker, Distended Crow's Eye, plus 10 accuracy, extra scouting chance if the torch is low, and extra disease resistance? That's not actually good. Oh, that's a shame. I was really hoping that was actually going to be really nice. It does say kill one Horrid Shrieker, but I know the mechanic for the Horrid Shrieker is you actually go there and then it runs away, and that counts as killing it. Reynard, Mulither, Baudet, and Dismas going into our final fight. I think we can actually prepare for that and get it done in the next episode. For the moment, though, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Darkest Dungeon. Hopefully you have been enjoying yourselves. And hopefully we'll see you next time, Mary.